there, Mushy. I done got you into the house. I done got you in. TikTok, y'all done got.
Hello, everybody. My co-host gonna kick off the show in a second. Come on, co-host. Let's go.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, I'll be back. Oh, get ready. Here we go. Oh, yeah, it's me. It's your boy, the Louisiana country boy, along with my co-host, the little Diva.
You forgot. Wait, you normally say your beautiful co-host. What happened to that? You done changed up on me? I'm just joking.
Well, you know, it is something. But folks interrupt you.
I'm just saying.
She done ran in front of the train. It was going down the track. She don't know what the next stop was, but she done jumped in front of the train talking about, hold up, gonna get ran over. But look here, let me finish what I was doing. Now I got to drink me some water. Hold up. I'm gonna start over for y'all that miss it. Oh, get ready. Here we go. See, I got choked up. Here we go. Oh, yeah, it's me. It's your boy, the Louisiana country boy, along with my beautiful, wonderful, most magnificent co-host in the whole wide world.
There you go.
Co-host. I had to put that star at the top of the table. The little Diva. And it is time. Oh, it is time for another Monday edition of The Real Conversation with me, a twist of humor. Oh, so it's about to go down. Look, I'm going to tell y'all over yonder. Hold on. We live. You don't win live. I got to go my other screen live. Hold on a second. I'm coming back. You can probably still see me because I can still see you. I see you over there. But I'm going, okay, let's see here. Let me get back over here where I was. Bam! Sorry, I had to go live on Instagram at the same time. Sorry, but look at here. Boy, look at here. Boy, we got a show. If y'all didn't read the post, I need for y'all to know tonight, my co-host has had, boy, look, y'all, you know, most of the time it be the country boy pulling one of them things up out the bag. But boy, my ho-ho, she done pulled up. What was the news on me, boy? My co-host went out of town and she been mangling with some folks, and she went all the way up there with Fred and Barney in Flintstone.
You are so sick.
Red Rock, Flintstones. Wait. So how I changed my name? My name is Choice on here. Let me see.
I saw that. Let me see if I can.
It's actually that's actually a TV show that I'm on. It's called The Hook. Yeah, The Hookup. It's streamed on YouTube.
I might be able to do it.
So my name is actually Choice on there. So let me see if I can edit my name here.
Look, wait.
I guess I am the people's choice, but
hey,
right.
Look, your name's so nice they had to say it twice.
Hey. I love it.
Look at here. Boy, look, I need for y'all to be ready. Because I'm going to shut up over here because, you know, I've been running my mouth and I got to drink my water. I've been and got choked up again like I did just a minute ago. Boy, look at here. Boy, I love the name. And I love the name. The guest, I love the name. I love the name. So much comes to my mind when I hear the name, you know. But all I'm gonna say is this: tonight, we are gonna bring you I hope you know I changed everybody's name. I put TAT in front of everybody's name, so I hope you know that. We are going to bring you live right here tonight, a special edition. TikTok got some behind the scenes stuff, okay? They heard the stuff that was going on up in the big office. Y'all missed it on Facebook. We got some inside stuff, but we'll let that. I'm gonna shut up over there because you know the government already looks for me. But look at here. We have not just a. We have the Liberty Bell. And guess what? This one ain't even got no crack in it.
I love you, the Louisiana
D.
country, the Louisiana country
There you go.
boy.
Yeah. Oh, suck it now.
I think she got you beat, country boy.
Ah,
Oh
how
my
you doing?
goodness.
How you doing, country boy?
I'm doing wonderful.
Louisiana,
Yeah,
Louisiana,
you gotta remember because it's already a country boy. He's the
The
Louisiana country
Louisiana
boy.
the
country boy.
Louisiana,
Hey,
Louisiana, like boo,
no, no.
Louisiana,
Hey, there you
country
go. Get
boy,
it right.
country
Look,
boy.
look, look
Then we
here
got
now.
the little diva. You got to be big diva now. We got to change your name to big diva. Big diva with Miss Trina. Big diva with Miss
Yes, yes.
Trina.
How are you
Oh,
today?
Woo!
I know.
I can't complain because it don't do no good anyway. So I'm going to stick to saying that I smile with grace and I am here today to talk to you all. So I'm excited. I'm thrilled. We just had a transition in the city, as y'all may have seen in my background a little bit. So bear with me here.
It's okay. It's okay.
seen it. Seen it. Listening.
You
Mm-hmm.
heard it, seen it.
So
Everybody
enough
tuned
did.
in. Everybody tuned in.
Yes, he had his TikTok people on the background at the time.
Hey, look. Hey, Miss Bell.
Yes, sir.
You know where you get the real news at TikTok.
Point of order. Point of information. TikTok. 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 TikTok.
Tick, tick, tock, tock.
Okay, so I see y'all have made it besties already. I already see y'all.
Man, I'm looking at all them credentials down there. I'm gonna have to come visit you. Where you at? You in Baton Rouge? Where you at? New Orleans?
Look, I am in Houston. Now, look here.
Hey,
Look here, Bell. Let me
what
tell you
ward you in? Miss Third Ward.
something.
I'm sorry. I had to. It's Houston.
Hey, look, I'm in the HC, baby. I'm in the HC. There ain't nothing but Hiram Clark. That's the
Hey,
HC. Okay,
I'm gonna
hey,
say, what is
hey.
the AC?
Hiram Clark.
But tell me where you from.
Uh,
Country boy, where you from?
Where
So
you
everybody
where
can
am I
from?
know get
from?
out the way.
Where you
Oh,
from?
I'm
What
from the
hood you
G.
repping?
Look, I'm from the G. I'm from the Grambling, Louisiana. So
Hey,
if you don't know, now you know. Okay, I'm gonna just let you know. So look, when it's the Louisiana country boy, all of it's real. The Louisiana and straight country. Okay, I'm talking about hot water, cornbread, and pig feet country. Okay, just letting you know.
wow.
Well,
Wow.
since country boy drinking his water now, can you go ahead and introduce yourself? Tell us about you. What's
Yeah. So my name is Liberty Bell. I'm here in Flint, Michigan. As you can see, I'm right in front of the finance water department. It's actually closed. I just walking out of the city hall meeting to meet with you all. So, well, city council meeting to meet with you all. So, a little bit about me. I'm born and raised in Flint. I am actually running for this ward, which is the first ward, and it is the ward of the late Eric B. Mays. I'm sorry, the late
honorable?
Honorable Eric B. Mays.
Yes,
Yes.
I
So,
know now.
yeah, it's been a journey. It's been a a very very hard month. Hard pill to swallow, especially when you lose your mentor.
Right.
Been very interesting, shall I say, and watching the transition of things and how people operate in business. At the end of the day, the city is still a business. So,
Absolutely.
and a lot of times you gotta take emotion out of it, and you gotta
Yes.
operate in business. So,
Mhm.
I don't want to be long-winded with it, but
Tell
I'll
me
let y'all
what.
start asking a couple questions. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Trina.
what made you decide to go ahead and run for the
Well,
seat?
Eric has been my mentor for the last 10 years, and I was actually deputy counsel in the ward. My block club president and both Eric had passed away in the last 2 months. So Sean Harrison passed away December 8th, I believe, of 2023, and Councilman Mays passed away February the 24th, 2024. So, um,
Wow.
yeah, it's been a lot. So, knowing that and being privy to information, I actually turned my documentation in on February the 26th. However, again, city business. I was following protocol when I was told that the process wasn't open till March the 4th. So March the 4th through March the 18th, candidates had the opportunity to turn their information in for that vacancy seat. Now, protocol, back to the Flint City Charter again, protocol, which means you have to fill that seat within those 30 days and have an appointee in that seat by those 30 days. Now, mind you, however, see you later. Assalamu alaikum. Got residents leaving out and talking to me. Everybody upstairs on the third floor. I'm still down here again in front of the finance committee because I was too loud on this live. Yeah, I had somebody in the background chasing me down. If y'all didn't see her, telling me,
Country boy know about that.
yeah. So, yep, I just shot down here because I really wanted to do this interview. This was extremely important to me. So, we're
So,
making lifelong
Good.
friends here. Huh?
Hey,
you know what
look.
was I see your resume? You know what was interesting, and then I'll come back to that. I just have to say it. You know how to speak Arabic.
So, like, I ooh ee babu bee tag to tea that to tea. So I'm just doing verbs
Yeah,
for you
yeah,
right
yeah.
now. But yep, I am.
Thought that was interesting.
Yes,
Um,
ma'am.
Tell us about your experience at Michigan State University and how it prepared you for what you're about to be going into.
Well,
You know what's funny
um,
before you say that? My daughter, I mentioned you to my daughter. My daughter is 30 something, but she knew you, knows you from the things that you do. I thought, oh, she told me all about you. I was like, oh, okay. She remembers
oh,
you talking about the water on, I think, YouTube, I guess.
oh wow, wow,
Yeah, I
nice.
thought that was, yeah, small world, huh?
Yeah, I'm not new to this. I'm true to this.
That part,
Done.
I've been
There go
that
a,
my
part,
girl.
that
I've been
part.
an activist. So I've been an activist since I came out the womb. Many
Yeah.
are called, but a few are chosen. And in this very place, I grew up in here actually. So I'm comfortable in here because my dad was actually the janitor for 22 years here at the city, as well as he
Wow.
worked in the water department, and he lost his job and his pension actually when the emergency manager eliminated their department and vetoed the council's vote when the emergency managers was here, and actually that issue is what caused the water crisis. My dad like, don't drink the water, don't drink the water. But neither here nor there. I actually had just got home from school. But Michigan State, how that prepared me to be in the role that I'm in right now. Well, I'll say housing. Housing. I was 17 years old when I went to school, and because my roommate wasn't used to people in my culture, she opted out. She opted out to stay with me. She moved out, packed up her things, didn't say anything to me. I was in my room. I was in my dorm probably about a week, and yeah, I couldn't get a co-signer to keep my room, and I had to move 3 different times in my freshman year at Michigan State. That's just long story short, and so being privy to information again, forwarding into this space, something happened as far as my house. We don't know what happened with my house and my taxes because I pay my taxes every year. Now, mind you, somehow after 3 years of me owning my property, my house was in custody of the county. And so I was like, I don't know what's going on. And I was part of this block club. Well, I was part of the Bel Air. I still a part of Bel Air Woods Estate Block Club, and Councilman Mays, which came to our block club meetings every month. And if we called, he was right on call, whatever we needed. And mind you, this on top of a water crisis, my property came up at the county. So when I say county, I mean the Genesee County Treasury, the Genesee County Land Bank. And I'm like, where my property at? And Councilman Mays opted to keep 18 houses. Well, a little over that, but some of them, they then been auctioned off by the city. But my house is still somewhere in the matrix. And yeah, and that's what opted me to run for this seat, because there needs to be transparency with this charter. It's the votes is going one way, and money, 26 million is missing right now. Nobody's being held accountable. You got people just doing whatever, and no city inspectors are going out to see what's going on with these service lines, because the water still isn't fixed up here. And I got 2 children who still have, and I own the house, so I haven't seen the check for a house, my children, or me. So that's why I'm running in this election. So I tell you what I recently did. For the appointment, I did become qualified. First, they took my name off, telling me that I owe $44.19 in fees to the city. Yes, yes. So I submitted it right away to have my name put back on the list. And you know what I thought about it? I said, Councilman Mays was suspended for 90 days. We without representation for 90 days. 90 days plus, because the Honorable Eric Mays hadn't been in his seat since December. So all this jiving and TikTok and everything else, he wasn't the problem. Because as you may see, they still arguing and fighting in council meetings. He wasn't the problem. He stood on his message, he stood on his word, and he stood for the people. Now, mind you, I'm not an Eric Mays, but I'm Liberty Bell. And we're the spirit of the Lord. There is liberty, right? Quoting Bible verses, right? So yeah, that's just a little information about me, my background. I also did a study away program through Michigan State where I studied public policy, and I studied the American Housing Act back in 2011. So yeah, it's a lot of people, a lot I could talk about and go on and on about properties, houses, taxes, finances, water, undrinkable water. It's a lot, and at heart, I'm an activist. I'm an activist among many things. So, yeah, Miss Trina, that's just the short part about me.
Part of it. So, what you mentioned the water. So, what's going on with the water now? Is it?
It's still fucked up. What you mean? we still can't drink the water. Way in the water.
Oh my God! I found Country Boy's twin. Oh my gosh.
That part.
He would have broke into song just like that.
Yeah, because it's true. Louisiana country boy.
Look here, Kim Folk. Look here. Look.
Listen,
I'm just gonna be country.
Look,
We need to talk now. Look, Miss Trina done the formal stuff. Let's get to it. Let's just go on and have a conversation.
Okay, I'm gonna let y'all go.
Let's go. Hey. When your birthday, twin? When your birthday?
Yeah, I'm July 2nd.
Ooh, you is a Cancer. Y'all emotional. Y'all feel everything. You a water sign. You just watch this whole way.
Come on now.
Emotional.
We in the water.
Yes. Yeah. Look here, cousin.
God's gonna trouble. The H2O.
Y'all are funny. Too funny.
And he
Oh,
gonna drink his water right in front of
and I'm
me.
gonna drink my water. You showed up right.
Alrighty then.
Look,
Talk
tell
about
me about it. Look, and I'm so intrigued with you. I'm intrigued with you. You know, there's something I like to ask people, but I really want to know what it is that's pushing you. And I hear so many things, but I don't want you to look. We family, we sitting here. Now if you want to, you when you do it the old. I want you to come and have a conversation with old country boy. Look here, say out with me. Good, break it on down there. You ain't nothing proper about this old boy Chim.
yeah. No here, not why here. That
What you trying
accent,
to say, country boy? What are you trying to say, Louisiana country boy, about me?
I ain't trying to say nothing.
that accent,
What are you trying to say?
that accent.
Hey, look, cause I ain't got none of them questions like that. I want nobody. I love.
Hello, guten tag, assalamu alaikum, asio. What you want me to spell it out in sign language? Hello, hello, hello.
Oh my goodness. Hey, but you know what's so funny?
Bonjour.
Let me
Je
tell
m'appelle
you.
Liba Claus.
When you
Look
talked
at
about
you.
Michigan State and going to Michigan, you
Michigan
know,
State.
I had the same thing in 1983 when I
Don't
went
you do
off
that.
to college. Because it was the same thing with my roommate, same exact thing. And that's so amazing that you say that. But what's even more is that it still is here. And
It's
so many
still
of us are still so blind to what's really, really real. Sometimes we get so caught up in the fakeness. We get so caught up in the BS and the whitewashing of things that we don't take care of ourselves. We don't take care of our neighborhoods. We don't take care of nothing. We just allow people to feed us. Here's what I think is crazy. So many
Exactly.
people allow people to feed us what they want us to eat. And the crazy part is we start enjoying it.
That part.
That's what's so saddening is that we start enjoying it and we make it our own and it ain't even ours. We don't want to fight for anything. We don't want to stand for anything because we would rather sit down and be quiet and not make a noise and get run over and get stepped on than stand up and stand out. Baby, you ain't never, you know what I tell, hey cousin, you know what I tell them? You ain't never got to like me. I don't even care.
Ever, 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 ever.
Ever.
I got some. Y'all mind talking to a few people? Hey, hey, you got a second, real quick? You got a second? Just like two seconds,
See,
three,
that's my
three,
family.
three.
that is so you. This is so
I gotta talk
you.
about it. So I'm on this interview with two people in Houston, and I want you to talk about how you feel about the appointed selection tonight.
I think it was a setup. They already knew who they was gonna pick. They already had his name tag ready. Already had him together.
Now she come to
Wow.
these meetings. She come to these meetings every week. Which state your name, please?
My name is Luana, and I also live in the first ward, right by Alameen Building. He got on the corner of, is that Martin Luther King and Flint Park? Yeah. That is blight that he's talking about. He's going to restore blight, and his building is blighted.
Wow.
So that's
Yeah.
one of the residents in the first ward that's talking to y'all about what's going on. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah. I see you, what, Wednesday?
No, in the morning.
In the morning. Yeah, in the morning. Make sure you call me too. I'll be waiting on you, okay? All right. So, yeah.
Y'all
Well,
really
how are you going to, and you know what you're up against. Beyond a shadow of a doubt, you know what you're up against. What is it you are going to do to defeat the giant that's before you?
I'm going to take my mother freaking stomp, put it in my machine, and pull that big back and pow. David and Goliath, and take that giant out. Small steps to a giant. That's what they've been telling me. I'm pow. Hit it with hit it. Hit it with one rock, not two. Pull
So, do
it
you
back.
have any challenge? I'm sorry. Do you have any challenges because you do look young? Do you have any? Do you
Oh
have to do something?
yeah, I've had a couple. I've had a lot of constructive criticism. I'll say about my
Mm-hmm.
language, about saying shoot, I'm Cherokee. I spent a lot of summers in Oklahoma every summer or in Arkansas, and then I come back up here to the city. I've been away to Europe. I left 2003, 2004. That's the first time had a passport. First time I went on a flight. I stayed in Germany, Italy, Austria, Switzerland,
Oh wow.
Spain. Yeah, I was a people-to-people student ambassador, ninth
Wow.
grade. So yep, I spent a semester away over there. So I went to like a boarding school, and it was different,
Mm-hmm.
very different. So the knowledge that I possess, strategically, it helps me beat those enemies.
There you
Like I'm coming with a big bag. I'm coming with all the tricks in my bag.
Right.
go.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? Somebody told me last week, because like I said, it's been really hard. They said, you know, you were close to Eric, and that was your mentor, and don't shy away from that, because I wanted to step out on my own. I didn't want to live in his shadow knowing the things that I know, but that's why people pass it down and pass the torch, and obviously that man seen something in me, regardless of how tall. I'm 5'4", that man is a
Mm.
6 foot something man that was, you know, able to take care of the people. It was people's champ. So a servant, amongst other things, resilient. And that's where I'm at. Rich, come here, man. Please. What's wrong? What's right? What's right? I want to introduce y'all to another individual, which is a Flint resident. He actually ran for state rep.
How you doing?
They both in Houston.
Hi.
Hey, how y'all doing?
We on
Hey, what's
Hey,
going on,
the,
sir?
the
we
real
live.
conversation.
We live in Houston, Rich. Talk to him. How you feel about the appointed?
Oh, I just spoke about you. I said I wish they all would have did like Liberty and Tupperstein and withdrew their name. I salute you, young lady, for that.
Thank you. I appreciate it, bro.
Well, y'all enjoy your time. I got to get out of here. It's been a super long day, and I'm on my way to Florida to run my AAU team.
All right.
Oh
I
yes,
will.
have fun.
Oh yeah.
Thank you
Oh,
for
we coming to
stopping.
Houston.
When y'all coming to Houston, make that
We
We
are
coming
connection.
to
coming
Houston.
Yeah.
She got
in.
my number. She got my
Come
number,
on
so
down.
so
Come
just give
on
me a
down.
call. All you gotta do is say I'm from. Just call. Just leave a text message and say you from Houston. I'm gonna call you right back.
All right.
We got you.
All right, y'all. See, so these are some of the people that were here
So did
tonight.
you? Are you allowed to tell us who the person was that was appointed?
You all look it up.
We asking you. We get the
Y'all
person.
look up y'all look up everything else on no, I took the dog. I'm gonna tell y'all. It was Mr. Leon Elamine. Uh Leon Elamine. So LeonEL-AMIN.
So he
He was
is
one.
the interim until
Yes, so we have a special election August the 6th, and then we have another. That's the general election. And then the next election after that is November the 6th, 2024. So, yep, I'm getting ready to run my campaign, go collect my signatures, and do the thing. I said I don't want the appointment, and I did. I withdrew my name because Councilman Mays was suspended for 90 days. How do y'all have the privilege of appointing someone to that seat? Why shouldn't the people be able to elect the individual. Why, when y'all give the people that voice to vote after y'all have silenced us for 90 days?
Right.
So I stand with the people. Even though the charter say, yeah, you have to appoint someone within those 30 days, the people that got up there and spoke, they did not know the charter. It's 80
Wow.
pages in the charter. Nobody knew the charter or the ordinance or a policy. So how you gonna get up in front of these people and say you represent them? What we doing? What we doing?
Okay.
What we doing? Talk about it. You gonna get up in front of these people in the underserved underserved community, and you don't know the charter, but you about to represent.
Right.
What we just for? We just throwing people in the place now. That's how
And you know, and you
we
know,
vote.
and Liberty, you know that what you just said is actually what the facts is. Um,
Speak on it.
is that's what happens is you just put people there. And I think that what you're doing, and I applaud you too for taking a stand, for standing up. See, I said it earlier, I say it again. You know what? Sometimes, most of the time, all the time, in order to stand out, you got to stand up. Um,
That part.
you cannot allow your voice to be silent. You know, too
Not
many
anymore.
people see what's going on. My biggest issue with people most of the time, a lot of time was me, was you see something that ain't right, but you don't say anything. Because you know what? That makes you just as wrong as the next. And I applaud
Absolutely.
you. I applaud you for taking a stand. I applaud you for, you know, everything that you said before it leads to this is that you've had mentors that poured into you. You have people that poured into you, that saw something in you, that gave you, that fed you. See, they fed you for the appointed time. So just like a hungry lion, girl, it's time to eat.
Time to eat. I got another person out here. You want to come talk, Bishop? Come talk to my people. They in Houston. We on live right now. We doing a podcast. They talking about disappointed. Yeah, we got people all the way in Houston paying attention to what Flint is doing. The whole nation been watching us since 2014 when we was standing in front of this place protesting. And when we got Karen Weaver in office and Eric helped her declare the state of emergency. Let's talk about it.
Yes.
And then it should have been declared a disaster. This is one of my activist buddies. We travel a lot together. So I'm not just a person that's a candidate that's running for a seat. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. And I get down with individuals just like this woman right here. And what we do is, whether it's lobbying, whether it's water activists, water rights, whether it's even taking those water bottles and turning them into clothing. That's what we doing. And anytime she's still active on the front line. She's still talking to attorneys about this water crisis. So yeah, them my people. Like I can sit here and talk about anybody that's up in that room because those are people that I talk to, that I communicate with, even in the lobby. And it's jobs. And just by me going to collect signatures, that's jobs for people. That's put money in other people's pockets.
Right.
So appoint
Right.
somebody. Do you all, if you all were in my shoes and the charter of Houston, right? Y'all lost somebody that was fighting for y'all, and the charter said that you all could not have a special election, but somebody had to be appointed within 30 days, and nobody matched those qualifications. Would y'all go out and get signatures? Would y'all still stay in the race because y'all was that hungry for the seat, or would y'all stand down? Would y'all stand down for the people and stand with the people and say, you know what, I'm not gonna get appointed, I'm gonna get selected because I believe in the vote.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's it. That
So
is
I'm
it.
standing on business. So 810-219-8955. Call me and I'm alive. I'm not I'm not a racist. I'm an Eric Yeah, that was my guy, man. See, you hear Bishop over here? Bishop said I like that. Yeah. We fighting. They put the fight in me. People like her, they sit with me, they talk to me, they call me. We was all the way in Queens, New York, and I got sick actually. And I had my two babies with me. I take my two babies with me everywhere. And they actually at my mom's right now. But Bishop and her husband, they made sure I made it on that flight. Even if they had to put me in a wheelchair, but I made it on that flight. We was working on some the Queen Museum with Tracy Ross and this man named Mel Chin. Tracy Reese from Detroit. So she designed dresses for like Kim Kardashian, Michelle Obama, Miley Cyrus, and Mel Chin. He found this place in I think Norfolk, South Carolina that took water bottles and turned them into beaded fabric. And
Wow.
so we collect the water bottles from Flint and we organized them trash day all 9 wards. And we took an 18-wheeler truck and we had those water bottles shipped to the St. Luke Life Center here. And, well, first, I'm sorry, North Carolina, South Carolina, shipped them, sent the beaded fabric back to have the dresses designed. So Tracy, she designed them, but the ladies at that place, they sewed them and stitched them up, put them together. We had a fashion show at the Queen's Museum. So
Wow.
nice, nice. Been a
Wow.
minute. 2018. So yeah, if you see Jean, you see the glasses that's made out of plastic water bottles, or you see those dresses, those raincoats. We responsible for them, and you can look up Bishop Jefferson over here too. She was, I don't know, y'all can see her. She ducked off in the corner with her MSU shirt on. But if you pull it up, you'll see her whole interview talk about some. Well, we responsible for a water crisis. Now we gonna be responsible for raincoats, and we worked on it from the beginning. And she said it. She said we worked on it from the beginning to the end, and we collected the bottles. Yeah, still got bottles here.
You
Yeah, I
know,
got bottles.
it sounds like that you have a wonderful, wonderful core group, and that's more important. And people miss that when your core is messed up. But it sounds like you have those core people around you
Mm-hmm.
that have instilled from a young age. You have been instilled values, um, and that's what takes you so far when you can stand on that, on the values, and knowing what's truly important and knowing what to stand for. I guess like my old mama used to say years ago, boy, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything.
Yes, sir.
So I definitely, like I said, I as I drink my water out of my water bottle, which I'm gonna send to you, and you're
Then
gonna
I
know
you
was
you.
just
so
gonna
scared to
drink
Yeah,
it.
drink my
That
water
probably
for a minute. I
that
was like, I don't
probably
know how to feel about
that
that.
water got so much fluoride in it, y'all drinking that fluoride, y'all damaging y'all pineal gland. But that's a story for a different day.
yeah.
I'm drinking squirt over here, so yeah, yeah, I'm drinking. I'm drinking squirt. Hey, everything in moderation at this point right now. Moderation. I believe in moderation. I'm not too progressive. I'm moderate right now.
There you go. There you go.
Very.
There you go. So can you on a I ain't political. What's that thing they
You
call it?
are.
Yeah.
You
I
full
keep
of
telling him
it.
he is.
You real
I keep
political.
telling him he is.
In
What's that?
1983, I had the same issues, racism with my roommate.
No,
Yes, Liberty.
you just made me remember something, Liberty. That's all it was. You look, you know
The
what you
light
did?
went off. Ding.
You just rang my bell. That's all it was.
Ring my bell. Let's talk about implicit bias and social racism. We're very privy to that. Us, the darker diaspora, we always gonna be treated um, less than, you know. In the city of a population of majority African American, mostly urban communities, there's no way, but they do it anyway. I could go to Grand Blanc, I could go to Flushing, I can go to Swartz Creek, but see, here in Genesee County, Flint is the seat that holds the seat. So that's back there, 1855, I believe. Genesee County was founded in like 1835, 36, and it was
Wow.
named after Genesee County, New York. But yeah, so Flint became the town in 1855 that holds the seat. So yeah, and like I said, I'm very aware of this place. There's a couple statues over here. One of my favorite, Clarissa Shields. See her over there. Look, I'm going around here. I'm just showing y'all City High, so y'all can get a real good view of it. Clarissa Shields. This is
Wow.
Oh
her.
wow.
So that's Clarissa. Then you got Dr. Mona Hassett. Atisha, that's the activist, the pediatrician. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So that's Dr. Mona. And you got a few
Oh.
other heavy hitters. Atwood Stadium, the advocate. Uh, she got the Syllable Award. Edith Prutney Spencer, advocate for justice. Olive Beasley, another matriarch of the civil rights movement. I don't know if y'all remember Olive Beasley. And then you got Francis Wilson Thompson, so a noted philanthropist.
Oh wow.
But, yep. So this is City Hall, and then here's our beloved mayor. I say that with a lot of sarcasm.
Chasm. I thought
Because really the taxpayer dollars, the mayor office is locked. It's locked. Like, I don't even think the mayor has office hours. Well, I'm sorry, he does have office hours, but they are appointment only. So I don't know. Look, Bishop, you laughing? It's appointed only. It's appointed only. So I don't know. I guess I gotta call and make an appointment to meet with the mayor. So
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
Wow.
so.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go through some of the comments real quick before the Louisiana Country Boy asks his question.
Okay.
So let's see. Tanya, wait a minute. Tonson Jeans. Hi Dallas, Texas in the chat. Miss Julie, watching God's blessings to you guys. Terry Poole, great work and interview. Tell your story, girl. Selected, not elected. Randy Hill says stand strong. And hi Felicia, the realtor. The family is here in full support. And
I
then
got a hoe. Hey, family.
Terry
What's up,
says,
fam?
how appropriate for this interview to be done in City Hall. I know, right?
Yes. Yes. Most
They in
definitely.
Houston, Bishop. Hold on, I'm gonna put Bishop on here. I get my phone charged. This
Hey,
lady
hey,
is an
hey,
activist. She go
Liberty.
where, Whitney?
Hey
Hey,
there,
Liberty.
everybody.
Hey,
What's up?
Bishop. How you doing?
Hello. All right.
Hey.
Hey,
How you doing over yonder?
I'm blessed of the Lord and highly favored.
Come on now. Come on in the room.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
But that don't stop me from fighting a good fight.
Come on now.
Yeah,
That's
Come
right.
on.
yeah, yeah. So,
But yeah, she Bishop, you tired?
I think this was my fourth thing today.
I know. You still fighting a good fight though. I gotta talk to you after this. Why I call you? Cause we gotta talk about these attorneys. Who is that? God blessings to you, Liberty Bell. Thank you. Back to the Louisiana country boy.
All right, country boy, get your question. Get that
Oh,
big question you got.
there
Make
go
her.
my
Make me
cousin,
talk.
my
I love
cousin.
to talk.
Liberty,
I can
first
talk
of
all
all,
day.
I want to say I am so honored to be here with you today. I'm so honored to have you here. You are, how can I say this and not for it to sound really country? To see all those beautiful statues that you just took us around and showed us, with having this conversation with you and hearing your passion and hearing everything that you have endured, and understand this, and I'm not saying it on the negative, the things that you will endure, but the things that you will go through to get to where you're supposed to be. You are, and I think Terry said it as well, you're in the right place and you're amongst the right people because you have everything that's been poured in you to do what comes next. So I tip my country hat to you. I do.
Your oilers hat. Your
I
oilers
tip my
hat.
I tip my Oilers hat to you. That's right. Um, but there's something I personally enjoy doing. Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Before you ask your big question, someone asked something I think we should ask. What is the first action you will take to win the votes?
The first action I will take to win the votes is get these signatures. So tomorrow morning, I have to get signatures. So I'm gonna be here probably about 8 a.m. Go upstairs to the clerk. Probably won't be there, but somebody in that office will be able to provide me with those petitions. Go out, go door to door, and I'm gonna get my signatures. Bring about roughly maybe 200 back because I believe you got to have 75, but you always want to make sure you got at least 200 because they can challenge those signatures. So that's my first plan of action. In the process of putting my campaign together, making sure I got a financial advisor, making sure all these things that I put in motion since this occurred on February the 24th, that I started planning that night because I didn't know what I was going to do. I was in tears, I was enraged because you got one person, again, I was a servant that was fighting for the community every which way. When he woke up, he eat, breathed, slept, lived for these people. And I, I'm not as I'm not there that strong of a person yet, but I'm getting there, okay? Because Mr. Mays ran about 19 times before he held that seat, and he held that seat down. And he knew his word. He had it down pat, So I'm getting there. Like I said, these people get up here. That charter was adapted in 2018 in January. They created it in 2017. Not one candidate could speak on them knowing that full charter.
Wow.
The first thing that the charter talks about is transparency. And again, it's 80 pages. Maybe they got 30 days to learn it. Because they'd be pointing for them 30 days. They had these 30 days. So where was y'all at? And how many city council meetings have y'all really been to? So
Right.
That.
something you got to ask yourself while I'm sitting here and I'm learning and I'm watching and I'm revisiting that information and those lessons. And go back, go back to the drawing board. You get to it.
Go to work.
Go to
Wow.
work. This
How
is
can
a
people donate? I'm sorry.
job. This is a
How can people?
job.
How can people donate?
Y'all can. So, whew. Right now, um, I have to create a website. I have not launched it yet. That's my first point of business behind these signatures, but y'all can donate to Liberty C Bell on Cash App at the moment. But I want to, I'll give y'all, I will send y'all with updated information because I want to be very, very
Yes.
correct. Like I asked y'all know earlier.
Right.
I have to dot my I and cross my T.
Brush your teeth.
Yes. So uh just
So Miss Jeans or Miss Jeans, hold on. She gonna get you some accurate, good information of where to send that
that's
donation.
fam. That's fam. That's fam. She
That's your
really looking
family.
out. Yeah, that's my
So
family. I
make sure you
love
send
you.
it to
I
us
love you,
too. So we
Tanya.
can
I love you, Miss Jeans. I
say the
really
last. Oh, it's just
appreciate you.
jeans. It's jeans. Okay, sounds
Yes.
right.
Yes,
Okay.
Tanya Jeans. Tanya, that's my cousin. Hey, big cuz. I think she like my third or fourth cousin, but and she awesome and she watched me grow up. You know, her dad had a Kojic church right down the street, Church of God in Christ, Gift of Life. So, cause she really looking out and she really in here checking in on my best interests, make sure,
Well,
you know, things is in order.
make sure you send us the information when you set up your website and stuff, so we can at least post it and do our part to help support.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I've been going through, so again, since February the 26th, I've been going through it, making sure everything is legit and making sure, uh, people have access to that information. It's been
All
a
right,
lot.
country boy.
Go
Well,
ahead. Drum roll,
country
please.
boy is gonna tell you
I
this.
love Miss Trina. I love her.
Country boy gonna tell you these words right here and hear from my country mouth before I ask you this question.
Okay.
Understand this is the Honorable Eric Mays paved the way. And you kept saying you could never walk in his shoes. Let me tell you something. He paved the way so you could walk in your own shoes.
Is- Thank you. I needed that.
He
Thank you.
paved the way for you. He made it so you could stand on your own. So you have everything. You have everything to stand on your own. Stand up, stand high, and stand strong. That's just my words of encouragement to you. Just know that. Just know that. And then I want to ask you the major question. So I need you to get ready. You've answered
Get it
it.
ready, get it ready, get it ready, ready.
That's right. Get it ready, get it ready, get it ready, ready. You have answered in part. Um, your heart or your mind. And if you need a minute to take back and sit back and really truly think about this question. It's only one question I asked.
I'm waiting on it. I'm
Why
waiting
What
would I
for
put
it to
that in?
tune in.
is you ready?
I'm waiting on it. I'm
What
on.
is your why?
What is my why? Why? Why I wake up every morning? What is my purpose? My purpose is to take care of my children. My children are my generational wealth. And as somebody before me, I'm picking up the fight. I'm picking up
Hmm.
the fight that still exists, simplistic bias, racism, no clean drinking water, houses being stolen, blight in the community, trash, and this bridge, this gap between the young and the old. We so disconnected.
Hmm.
Like when I first started going to the block club meetings, I was 20, 24, 25 years old. Just got my house. Um, Everybody was like 60 and up. Everybody was retired, and those people owned their properties. But it needs to be in urban communities. It needs to be mandatory that we go into these block club meetings, that we go into these city hall meetings, that we aware of what's going on. It's $26 million missing right now. Again, who knows? Like these service lines should have been done, you know. So my why is transparency, being transparent, being accountable, making sure my kids had generational wealth. I don't want them to lose the property. I want them to have somewhere to stay. I want my son to be able to say, "Hey, this is the house I grew up in, and I own that property. Maybe I can rent it out. Maybe I can't. I grew up at FLINT. My mama was an activist. My mama was a fighter. That's my why. Why we need our people to have a better life in Flint. I'm not understanding your question. Why we need our people to have a better life in Flint? Why don't we
Maybe
need our
he's
people?
saying that's your why.
Why is
Maybe
that what
they're
you're
saying
saying?
maybe that's what it is. That's what I think.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, that's what you can shoot another question in there, Jordan, if that's what you're stating. But yeah, I mean this was part of the industrial revolution, and now can't drink the water. People moved up here from all over,
Yes.
and everybody here at Flint is a lovely place outside of those issues. The people are beautiful. They wonderful. They smart. They intelligent. There's always 1 degree separation. Somebody knows somebody. Somebody know uncle, or auntie, a cousin. Because a
Right.
lot of people they didn't been here forever. Yeah, like I said, it's time. It's time to pick up the fight. Keep moving.
Well, I definitely encourage you. I definitely encourage you, and I definitely support everything that you're doing. I support your vision that you have. And I just say, just keep pushing. Um, you don't gain your strength when you get to the top of the hill. You gain your strength while you're climbing it.
Hmm.
Yeah. Hey, thank you. I really appreciate that. Miss Trina, what's your daughter name? Cause now I gotta look her up and add her on my dang Instagram. I do. Thank you. I
It's
appreciate
Jasmine Lowry.
Jasmine
Oh, I
Lowry.
think that's so country. Look at me, country boy rubbing off on me. Lowery.
Hello. I've heard that name before. It sounds so.
Yeah, she when I mentioned your name, I know her. She's been doing things forever. Like she's been, and that's what you told me. You have some videos of when with the water thing. Like,
Yeah, so a little more about me too. Also, I was studying away in DC, at through Michigan State. I also interned with BET in headquarters at Black Entertainment Television, and I do understand that the same people that you see on your way up the stairs is the same ones you gotta see on your way down.
absolutely.
So again, my dad was the janitor here for 22 years. Sometimes the CEO is the janitor.
Hmm. There you go. There you
Yep.
go.
You gotta always keep that in mind.
Yes.
And
Yes.
yeah,
There's Jordan again.
our
Jordan is
city was one of the most beautiful and the most economically cities. Yeah, it was. It was. I mean, it was beautiful and it brought in billions of dollars. Yep. And I was so happy when I seen in these city hall meetings. I'd be so happy that we just got new furniture and carpet and new chairs. Even though I don't really care for the chairs, they could have did better with their chairs. But the chamber, it looked nice and it shows.
that is your cousin
Yeah.
David Mitchell.
Hey, oh, that's David. Yeah, I love David. Is that my wait? Is that my cousin or is that my uncle David Mitchell? Cause it's a couple of them. It's like two or three. It's like three of them, man. And it's like two or three. It's a couple of them. Yeah, I love them.
Very sound like my mama. That's what my mama. Well, you know that's your cousin so and so. Yeah, but which
Yeah.
one?
So let me tell you a little bit about the history of Flint. My
Yeah.
great grandmother. She had a boarding house.
Mm.
People came to Flint. This was in the 1953 maybe. My grandmother grew up in that house. So this was before they destroyed a historical area called St. John's. So they brought the expressways in 475, but she had a boarding house and she had 12 children. Her son was actually the mayor of Joliet, Illinois or Indiana. And
Joliet.
yeah, Yep, and it was in the military, and he moved her here. They stayed in Chicago. They stayed elsewhere, but yeah, we planted the seed in Flint. Her
Wow.
sons. He used to beatbox right down from City Hall, right there on Saginaw Street. He used to stand outside and preach until he got his church. That's
Wow.
my cousin Terry Poole. That was his father, and
Wow.
that was my first church I started attending. Hmm.
Wow.
Yep. So,
Wow.
so all this Saginaw Street, this was I spent a lot of time on this strip. And as I got older, I was like, it's really small. It ain't even. It's just like a steps
That
away.
big.
I ain't gonna tell y'all about the times I spent in the Genesee County Jail. I should, yeah. My,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell y'all.
Please.
So my biological father, I was about 2 or 3, and my grandma, she would take me every week to go see him, and we used to sit there and play chess. And he explained something to me because I seen another grown man be able to tell my father when he can go take a piss, and I didn't.
Mm.
It didn't
Good
settle
right.
right with me. So I
Yeah.
made sure that I learned policies and procedures because I needed to know the law so I wouldn't end up in jail because my mouth was so slick. So it ain't what you do, it's how you do it, you know? So I spent a lot of time right across the street in the Genesee County going to visit my father. And I told myself at 3 years old, I'll never be able to, no grown man is ever going to be able to tell me when I can go piss or take a shit because I'm going to understand the law. Now, mind you, years later, I'm not a lawyer, but I do know what I need to know. You know, I do look up the MCLs. That's what it's called in Michigan. I don't know what it's called elsewhere all the time, but yeah, I'm constantly looking them up. I'm constantly reading these, learning resolutions and numbers and information. I'm just constantly sitting with it.
That's
You
where it's
know,
at.
I have a question for you. Last question I'm going to ask before I hold up the choir thing
Now
to
my
the
family,
country
they put
daughter.
it up. They said Joliet, Illinois. Okay, yep.
Yeah. Your son, you have a son, you have just one son, you have sons or son, daughters.
I have a son that's turning 9, 2 days, 2 or 3 days, and I have
So
a
what I
daughter.
want to, so nowadays, unfortunately, we have to teach our sons about what to do when they're stopped by police, what to do in this.
That's a whole nother.
How are you? Yeah, how are you
We're
gonna
gonna,
handle that? Have you thought about
we gonna
it?
have a
Haven't
whole.
started.
We're gonna have a whole nother conversation, Miss Diva, because I. No, seriously, I am a product of some things. I can tell you some things.
Really?
Yeah, my cousin. It's a place called the Regency's here in Flint, and my cousin was killed, shot 10 times by a state police officer, and
Wow.
yeah, it's a lot. He was shot
Yeah.
10 times, and it made the news because his aunt on his mother's side was she worked for the Kilties, the state rep at the time. So it was a big deal. It was a civil rights lawsuit because he didn't have a gun. They said he had a gun, and we were a year and about a year and 8 days apart. And
Wow.
he has 3 boys, and I still visit these boys because their grandfather is incarcerated, which is my uncle, and like it's a lot. I'm not gonna sit here again picking up the fight.
Yeah.
Again, picking up the fight. So
So
that's how. So what do I tell my son about the police? I tell my son a lot about the police because it's not all bad, you know.
right.
Because I stay next door to a police officer, okay, and she a woman, and so my
Mhm.
son interacts with her. So his relationship is different with a Flint city cop versus it being with the state cop that
Yeah.
doesn't live in your community. And that was one of the things that Eric was working on, was putting people in those houses, putting them, whether they were police officers or whether they were city workers, putting them in those houses for at least 10 years to serve the city, giving them housing to stay in as they worked in the city. Make them want to come back to the city. Because if you don't got nowhere to stay and all your money going in your housing, I mean,
Why would
what
you come
else?
back?
You know. So it's
Hmm.
again, it's a lot.
I don't know if this question is for Country Boy. I think it is. It says, so the
Okay.
gentleman that's narrating, what's his name and what year and what high school did he attend?
He not from Flint. I don't think he the Louisiana country boy. But yeah. What's your question?
Well, go on, answer, Mr. Louisiana Country Boy.
This here show right here is about Liberty Bell.
I love y'all. I see all them awards, all the accolades back
Oh my God.
there.
Let's hear.
I
Oh,
think
country boy.
I'm just gonna go ahead and be a regular on the show. Where's my
Hey, there
job?
you go. There you go.
I'm a,
Hey,
this is Liberty Bell, and we are live at City Hall every
there
night
you go.
with
Hey,
There we
and look
go.
here.
Miss Little Diva Trina. I want to call her Big Diva, Big
Hey,
Diva, and the
hey,
Louisiana country boy. Yes, sir.
look here,
Yes, sir.
Liberty. And I did a post for you today, and see, I put the council, not to be elected. See, when I believe in you speak these things, you be it before you become it. And
Hmm.
this is why I stand on what on you, and I believe in you, because just because you didn't have the seat, you've had the position.
Yeah.
You've had the position. All this has been nothing but preparation. See,
Preparation.
and going back to, I'm gonna take you back that little church, that first one you went to. Let me take you back to that thing. Let me take you back that for a minute. See, sometimes it takes us not the position, because the position has been there, but what has to be prepared is us for the position, because there are going
Hmm.
to be some things that you will face coming up. See, here's the thing. I read somewhere where it said that there's nothing new under the sun. So look, the things that you gonna face gonna be some things that you have faced. And the only reason
I
you can face them
have
when
my
they come up is now you know how to defeat them. Just that simple.
You feel like that? I hear you. This Miss Jefferson. I didn't mean to cut you off. This Miss Bishop Jefferson husband, Mr. Lathan Jefferson.
How's everybody?
Hey,
Hey there.
We in Houston. Tell them about this city hall meeting you just experienced.
Oh, it was a travesty. Bully put folks out. You know, they had the votes. They put her out. She up there doing a press conference now.
The look, he
It's
said
over with
she
now.
up there doing a press conference now, and the meeting is adjourned. So everybody walking out of City Hall now. They got their elected appointment, who they wanted.
Yeah.
Not maybe not who the people wanted. I feel like the people.
So it wasn't a surprise to y'all who they chose.
It wasn't a surprise to us. It wasn't a surprise. It was a surprise to no one.
They had already said what they were going to do.
Yeah, they said what they were going to do. So it's more of a dictatorship. I'm walking out with my people. It's
So
yeah,
Country Boy,
they
yeah,
Houston.
yeah.
Look,
we gonna walk. We gonna be walking out with y'all.
yeah, y'all walking out with me. I don't want my phone to die on y'all.
I know. That's why I told Country Boy I did the choir. I did the choir
Yeah,
thing.
they
Yeah.
they
But I
they
was
are.
gonna say to you, Liberty, thank you so much for taking the opportunity to come and join us tonight. And we hope you come back again and again throughout the time, to talk to us and keep us up to date about what's going on in Flint.
Absolutely.
Very interesting, and we want to be a part of that. But thank you. If you need us to do anything, post something, anything like that, let us know. We're here to do that. It was
Absolutely.
great.
Y'all got, you all are going to have to take a trip up to Flint. I swear.
Country Boy road trip, road trip.
Yes,
Hey,
yes, yes.
Liberty,
For my
Liberty.
Yes.
Liberty, I love you, baby, but it's probably cold up there. Country boy
It's
kind of
no, it's
cold.
about to be summertime. It's about to be
Yeah, I
summertime.
can't go nowhere where it's cold. Like, okay, these
It's
bones
about
don't.
to be.
Yeah,
It's about.
it's got to be at
Oh,
least
that's about
89
for the
degrees,
City of
Liberty.
Liberty,
89.
for the
Hmm.
City of Flint Municipal Center. Oh, cool.
Just wanted
Okay,
to
Country
back.
Boy, take us home before Liberty phone.
Well,
Right.
look here. Thank you so much, Liberty. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for joining.
Thank
Thank
y'all for having me.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It has been a pleasure, and you're always welcome. Always welcome. Always welcome.
Don't
Continue.
tell me that
Continue.
because this is gonna be my new part-time gig. Every time I
Come
get on here,
on, come
I'm like,
on.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving City Hall. You have Liberty Bell live. I actually, when I got on the
I'm
phone with y'all,
commentator.
y'all know I was almost getting put out when I was on the phone with y'all because my phone it's loud. I can hear it all the way in the quarters, and I'm walking out. I'm like, I guess she wanted to be seen.
You didn't give her no airtime, though, did you?
Nah, y'all see me hurry up and walk, and then y'all took me off and put me in the back room for a second. So,
Miss
okay.
Edmonds, it says Diana Edwards says hello, cuz from Dallas.
Yep, that's my cousin in Dallas. Hi, cousin.
Oh Lord.
Come on,
Well,
LCB.
well, thank
Yes,
you so
yes.
much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It has been a pleasure. It has been an honor. And you're always welcome back. To each and every one of y'all, I say this. We sit here and we listen to this young lady, and I often talk about it, the vision and the purpose and what God has given you. Let me tell you something. God has placed something in each and every one of us without a shadow of a doubt. And let me tell you something. She has shown resilience. She has shown strength. She has shown courage. So she is an example of what I'm about to say. No matter what, don't you stop. Don't you quit. Don't you give up. Don't you give in. When somebody says you can't, you just show them that you can. You keep pushing, you keep going. Some folks may say you're too short. Some folks may say you're too tall, too fat, too skinny, your hair too long, your hair too short, just like old country boy, but that's all right. You just keep on going. Let me tell y'all something. This is what I know. I have to sit up in my chair when I say this because I want people to grasp this right here. The purpose and the vision that you have. Understand how important it is because what you have and what you have been given, there's somebody out there waiting for that. Don't you understand that you are uniquely and wonderfully and marvelously made? Can't nobody do what you do. I don't care if that's being the activist. Can't nobody be the activist like you can. I don't care if that's being a singer. Can't nobody sing like you can. If it's a writer, can't nobody write like you can.
Hmm.
If it's being, I don't care if it's running a car wash or a nail salon. I don't care if it's doing eyelashes. I don't care because can't nobody do it exactly like you. There's an old saying that they used to say, often imitated, never duplicated.
Duplicated. That's right. That's
Understand this.
right.
Well, I just have to add
You.
this in. I know y'all all serious right now, but Lil Nate, the Zydeco singer, he have a song that say, don't be a duplicator, be an innovator. Just thought I'd throw it out there. I'm sorry, Country Boy. Go ahead.
But I say that is because if you stop, oh, country boy don't know a lot. I ain't that smart fella, but I do know this. If you stop, you're gonna be exactly where you at.
Mm-hmm.
If you stop, you will be exactly where you at. I encourage you, just keep pushing. Oh, it's hard, just keep pushing. Oh, it's an uphill, just keep pushing. Keep going. This is the other thing that I've learned. Lord, and I've learned this. They might not say nothing. They may never ever write anything, but baby, they watch. They're watching.
That
Some of them are watching for you to succeed because they're looking at you and you are the lifeline that they're holding on to. And some of them are watching because they want to see you fail.
That part.
The ones that are watching that want to see you fail, make them watch forever. Make them watch forever.
forever.
So I just encourage you. I encourage you just to keep pushing, keep going, and tell you that we support you and we believe in you. I believe in the vision. I believe in the purpose that God has given you. My co-host believes in you. And I'm gonna say it for Liberty Bell. I'm gonna just speak for her. She believes in you as well. I can say it because she's walking it. She can't look. If she didn't believe in it, she wouldn't be walking.
I would. Not at all.
I said this yesterday. My message yesterday was I believe.
I
When others
believe.
don't, I
I
believe.
believe.
And if you continue to say that, you continue to get stronger and you continue to keep walking. And lastly but not least, the old country boy finna close down, finna shut it down. Because I got to go call my executive producer. Look here. If you woke up this morning and you open your eyes, obviously you did because you're sitting right here listening to old country boy. And you listened around and you was trying to hear. But the words I'm about to say, they didn't ring up in your ear. If you was out there today, if you was in Houston, boy, it's pretty nice out here in Houston today. Pretty nice. I think I broke a sweat once or twice. That's why I stay inside underneath the air conditioning because I ain't time to be sweating. Look at here. And you was listening and you was trying to hear it, and maybe you heard the traffic, or maybe you heard a bird, or I don't know, maybe you heard a Flintstone. I don't know. Whatever it was, you didn't hear this. Here it is right now, 9:26. Houston time. I just want to tell you from the bottom of our hearts, from everything within us, is that we love you.
Love y'all.
And we love you unconditionally. And I'm going to keep saying this, kind of like the meetings I give every morning. I'm going to keep saying this until it finally sinks in. Our unconditional love means this, baby. You ain't got to like me. You ain't got to support me. You ain't got to root for me. You can talk about me. You can scandalize my name. You can lie on me. You can stab me in the back. But guess what? That has nothing to do with the love that I have for you. Our love is unconditional.
That's some real love. That's some deep love.
It is unconditional. It will not change because my love is not contingent on what you do to me.
Mm.
My love for you is genuine and it's pure. So we love you. We love you and we love you unconditionally. And there ain't nothing, absolutely positively nothing that
Well,
you
Nothing
can
you
do
can do
about
about it.
not
it. There you go.
Miss Julie.
I love it.
Miss Julie said we can't leave without saying what Miss Julie said. Miss Julie said you will be surprised who's watching and being inspired. And we'll end with Terry Poole that says agape love. Thank you, Terry, for
Yeah.
watching. Thank you, Terry, for setting this up. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate you for this.
Absolutely. Shout out to Terry Poole. Shout out to Terry Poole. I appreciate you. And I
Liberty,
appreciate you. Yes, sir.
you keep it rolling, girl. You keep it rolling. And one of these old days, look here, you might be sitting in there at one of them old council meetings, and you might hear this loud old voice talking about Liberty, Liberty, Liberty.
Liberty, but Liberty,
Yes.
he is not lying. Our Texas state somebody, Sheila Jackson Lee. We were out one night and she was there. He said, I'm gonna go get her. I heard him saying, Sheila. I'm like, but she came and she interviewed with me. I'm like, yeah, country boy, that's what I'm talking about.
I love it. I absolutely
Love
love it.
it.
See, you got the voice and you got the spirit and you love the people.
I love the
The
people. I love the people.
Louisiana, I love the people, the Louisiana country boy, girl.
And
They
he
love
is,
I
and
said, hey,
he is who he is.
love it. I love you too, Diva. A big
Well,
Diva.
thank you.
Big
Big
Trina.
Diva.
Big Diva. Big Trina. Big Diva. How
Oh
was
my
your
gosh, I'm about to,
weekend?
country boy not gonna be lit that down now.
I know
What?
Big Trina. Big Trina. Hey.
Oh, hey, Liberty.
Yes, sir.
I want to give you something before I leave, okay?
You forgot to ask her about her name.
Oh, yes, I do. So tell me,
He been
tell
asking
me.
that today. He wanted to ask you that.
Yes, I do. Liberty. Tell me about the name. Just can you give me a short brief on the
My daddy was a crackhead, and he wanted the name Liberty with a crack in the. No, yeah. So my last name was gonna be Bell anyway. um, and at first they came up with Michigan, and then they came up with Liberty. They say I'll pick my own name. So
wait a
I don't
minute.
know.
First they came up with what?
It's so patriotic. First, they wanted to name me Michigan after some basketball player named what was that man? I don't even know. I can't even remember his name.
Well, I'm glad they
Some
chose Liberty.
his name was Marcus Liberty. That's who I'm named after. The basketball player Marcus
Mm.
Liberty. Liberty
Ah,
Bell. Yeah, and it was gonna be Bell anyway. Yeah, but if you
Yeah.
look up my Bell family, my cousin was actually the state representative for Oklahoma, and then
Oh.
I had another cousin, Gary. I think it was Gary Bell. So it's really in my blood on both sides. I had an uncle Thurskill that was the mayor in Joliet, Illinois. So yeah, I got some heavy hitters, and I think I got some big shoes to fill. You know,
You gonna feel them.
I'm gonna fill them.
You gonna feel them.
Hey, look, I got faith in me. You got faith in me, and we'll be talking soon. Both of y'all.
Yes.
I enjoyed
Love
this
you
so much.
and good luck. And please reach back out to us. You can come on at any time you want to.
Okay. I'm taking you.
that's just for you, Liberty.
I know
Good night,
we just can't get.
everybody. Huh?
Good night. I said we just
Bye.
can't get on. It just works so well. It just flows so naturally.
That's right, Liberty. I want to say it has been
You have gotten him started. It's past his bedtime.
I don't care. I love it. I love it.
Look at him. Can you see him how he is enjoying what he's doing? Like he is so tickled.
I know I be having so much fun.
I love it. I love all the equipment you use it. I
Well,
love
guys,
it.
we're gonna let y'all go to sleep. And Mr. Louisiana Country Boy has to go talk to his executive producer before she goes to sleep past her bedtime.
Yes.
And thank you again, Liberty. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure y'all check us out every Monday night at 8 o'clock. See you
All
later.
right. See you later.
Bye. Y'all have a good night here.